Once upon a time, in a small, sunlit village, there lived a kind-hearted girl named Qatar. Qatar loved spending time with her grandmother, whom she called Nana. Nana was wise and full of stories, and they would often sit together in the garden, surrounded by blooming flowers and the sweet scent of nature. One day, while they were planting new seeds, Nana said, "Qatar, every flower has a story, just like every person. They all come and go, but the memories we create with them stay in our hearts forever." Qatar smiled, not fully understanding what Nana meant, but she loved the idea of flowers having stories. As the days passed, Qatar noticed that Nana was becoming weaker. She would sit in her favorite chair, watching Qatar play in the garden, but she didn't join in as much as she used to. One evening, Nana told Qatar, "My dear, I want you to know that I love you very much. Always remember the stories we shared." Qatar felt a strange heaviness in her heart, but didn't know why. A few days later, Nana passed away peacefully in her sleep. When Qatar woke up and realized Nana was gone, her heart sank. She felt lost and alone, as if a bright light had gone out in her life. Days turned into weeks, and Qatar struggled with her sadness. She missed Nana's warm hugs, her laughter, and the stories they shared. One afternoon, while sitting in the garden, Qatar noticed the flowers they had planted together. They were blooming beautifully, just as Nana had hoped. Suddenly, she remembered Nana's words about flowers having stories. "Maybe I can keep Nana's memory alive through the garden," Qatar thought. Inspired, she decided to create a special place in the garden called the Garden of Memories. Qatar gathered her favorite flowers, roses, daisies, and sunflowers, and began to plant them in a circle. As she worked, she talked to the flowers, sharing her favorite memories of Nana. "This rose is for the time we made cookies together," she said, planting a vibrant red rose. "And this sunflower is for all the sunny days we spent outside." With each flower she planted, Qatar felt a little lighter. She realized that even though Nana was no longer with her, the love and memories they shared would always be alive in her heart. One evening, as the sun began to set, Qatar sat in her garden of memories, feeling a sense of peace. Suddenly, a gentle breeze rustled the leaves, and she could almost hear Nana's voice. "Qatar, my sweet girl, I'm always with you. Every flower you planted holds a piece of my love." Qatar smiled through her tears. "I miss you, Nana," she whispered, "but I will always remember you through our garden." From that day on, Qatar visited her garden of memories every day. She watered the flowers, talked to them, and even shared new stories about her life. The garden became a special place where she felt connected to Nana, and she learned that it was okay to feel sad sometimes. As the seasons changed, the flowers continued to bloom, reminding Qatar that love never truly fades. Qatar grew up with the understanding that while loss is a part of life, the love and memories shared with those we care about remain forever in our hearts. The Garden of Memories became a symbol of hope, love, and the enduring bond between Qatar and her beloved Nana. The end.